In Python, data structures don't contain objects. So what do they contain? Let's point a variable to a list of 3 zeros. Now let's make a new variable that points to a list of lists. We now have a list of 3 lists, each with 3 zeros in it. What would happen if we look up index 1 and then index 1 again and change that to 1? What do you think might happen? What will change in our lists? We're looking up the second list and then the second value in the second list and assigning that value to 1. We've asked to change the middle item in the middle list to the number 1. That's not quite what happens. Instead, we changed the middle number in all 3 of our inner lists. Why did this happen? Lists in Python don't actually contain objects. They contain references to objects. And when we made our outer list, we gave it 3 references to the same list. Python's data structures contain pointers to objects, not the objects themselves. If we look at our row list, we'll see that it changed also. We've talked about the fact that Python's variables are not like buckets that contain objects. Instead, they refer to objects or they point to them. Python's data structures also are not like buckets that contain objects. They point or refer to objects as well. That means that one object could be pointed to by multiple variables, multiple data structures, or even the same data structure multiple times. So our boat list stores 3 pointers to the same list. When we changed one of our inner lists, we mutated that list. But we actually store 3 references to the same list. So it seems like we changed 3 lists, but we actually just changed 1 that we happen to refer to 3 times in the same list. If we wanted to avoid this issue, we could have copied our row list, or we could have just manually created 3 equivalent lists. Either way, changing one of the 3 sublists wouldn't change the others because they're all independent lists. These are 3 different lists stored in different parts of memory in Python. Data structures contain references to objects, not themselves. This append call is the ultimate demonstration of this fact. We're taking a list and sticking it inside itself. At this point, the first and only element of this list is the list itself. And the first element of that list is also the list itself. And the first element of that list is the list itself as well. It's one list all the way down. We've made an infinitely recursive data structure. Python represents this list to the Python prompt by putting 3 dots inside these square brackets. It's smart enough not to show an infinite number of square brackets. We didn't stick a bucket inside itself here because that's physically impossible. Data structures don't contain objects, they contain pointers to objects. And our list happens to contain a pointer that points back to itself. Lists can store pointers that point to anything. This list just happens to point to itself. Just as variables don't contain objects, they just contain pointers to objects, data structures in Python also just store pointers to objects. There's no actual containment in Python, just containment of pointers.